welcome to Running a Fever. It's episode 101. Running a Fever 101. My name is Michael Davis. I've lost over 70 pounds, 10 inches in my waist size, lowered my blood pressure, lowered my body fat. I've just really changed my entire physical state in the last, 10 months. I love my life today, and as a result, I want to make it last as long as possible. And I love it enough that I want to make it last as long as possible. And that's what this is all about. This is my journey. As you can see, I'm on the stationary bike. This is my new stationary bike. And unfortunately, I'm still getting used to it. So anyway, I don't know if this is going to work because not only am I trying to operate this thing, which this will be fine from now on, I'm also going to be doing sprints, and I'll talk about that in a minute if I have the breath to do so, and that's the whole thing about it. So this is what I call high intensity interval training. What that means is I go a minute, it's starting out, I may go longer than a minute, but right now I'm planning to go a minute of just like this, not much at all. And then I do a minute of sprint, basically. So pretty much as fast as I can go. And the thing is, what this does is it strengthens your heart, and that's why they call it cardio. And a minute has passed, so now I'm trying to ramp things up a little bit. And to make it easier to build the intensity, I'm going to change my resistance level a little bit. And you'd be amazed how fast the time flies when you're doing this. It's pretty amazing. And it may not make for a good video or podcast, but it makes for really good exercise. So what I'm going to, the new plan that I've been on for the last few weeks seems to be working pretty well. As you know, if you listen to episode 98, I had my biometric screening, and that passed with flying colors. And I've been having trouble with my blood pressure, but in the last few weeks I've been doing more cardio training. Walking isn't really the same thing. You get more from this high intensity interval training. That is the kind of cardio that you need to lower your blood pressure. And if you go to that site that gives you your real age, and I'll put a link in the show notes, one of the things they ask you is if you're doing this exact same thing, 4 times a week or more. And if you are, it takes your real age down. I'm going to probably go check that out because I really do think it's working. I haven't been doing the full HIIT workout. This is my second time really trying to do it. Although, I tried it in the gym. I've done it in the gym, but not at this level. So, as you can see, I forget, and I'm not really sprinting. So 101 is a colloquial term that refers to an introductory course, or something simple and basic about a particular topic. For example, trash your opponent. That's Politics 101. So, this is Running a Fever 101, the basics of running a fever, what it's all about. We've had 100 episodes, and although I talk about it a lot, I thought I'd just run down everything really quick and try to do it while I'm doing my high intensity training, which is turned out to be kind of difficult. Now, the way that high intensity training is defined basically is that you're doing exercise that is so intense that your breathing is such that it makes it difficult to talk. So doing a podcast and high intensity training at the same time is almost impossible. Either I'm doing the impossible right now, or I'm not pushing myself hard enough. Now, I really like this stationary bike, except for the fact that it's not really doing my heart rate correctly. Every now and then it'll be like 123, and then you won't see it at all. Now I just went up to the maximum, and the heart rate is 0. So, gotta work out why that isn't working. See if I can get it fixed, because this is a brand new bike. So, when you talk about basics, I generally go to these 5 questions. What, who, why, where, and when. The W's. The 5 W's of information. What? It's a podcast. It's a podcast that also is simultaneously uploaded to a YouTube channel. It's a podcast and a YouTube channel. So you can get it wherever you got it. You can go to YouTube, you can go on your smartphone and go into the podcast app of your choice and subscribe to Running a Fever. It'd be really great to know what my heart rate is right now. And I can get it on my watch. I can get it on my watch. 122 1 minute ago. I think it does that beep at every minute or two. Something like that. Who? Michael Davis. I just explained that already. I'm 52 years old, and I have basically turned the clock back on my physical life 20 years, at least. I'm in better shape than I have been in a really long time. When I started this program, I basically wasn't doing anything. I was watching a lot of videos. I was eating a lot of stuff. A lot of bad stuff and a lot more than I should have been eating. So that was how it started. And so I wasn't active at all. Now, I describe myself as active because I lift weights 5 times a week. I do this high intensity interval training at night. On the weekends, I try to do a long walk and record some podcasts, or I go hiking, or I go bicycling, which I'm probably going to go cycling this weekend. Or I do what I did on the bachelor party weekend and do 5 different sports throughout the whole weekend. Also a man who loves his life intentionally. What I mean by that is I choose to love my life, and that makes it better. It doesn't get better and then I love it. I love it and then it gets better. That's a key difference I didn't really understand for a long time. And now I get it. Okay. 19 minutes to go. Why? Well, I just kind of explained. I love my life and I want to make it last as long as possible. Well, that's why I'm doing the exercise. And the show is part of that because it motivates me to do the exercise, to do the dieting, to take care of my medical needs, and do all this in a way that's good and it's going to help me. So that's the main reason I do it. The other reason is I want to help other people do the same. I mean, I want other people to feel the way I feel, to love their lives, to live longer lives, to live active lives. I would love to see a world when everybody was like that. I want you to know that I'm middle-aged, I'm 52. Yes, I wish I'd started my life like this, knowing exactly what's going on, what's important, all these things. But also, I know it's never too late. So, people of all ages, I hope will pay attention to how I've been blessed and apply that in their own lives. Honestly, I don't know. I'm doing an okay job of intensity here. I'm sweating. All right. So yeah, I want to help others. I want to make my life last because I love it. Where Earth and beyond. Hopefully somewhere an alien is picking up a Wi-Fi signal that's been in the airwaves for, months since I started. They may even be picking up my first podcast back in 2006. So Earth and beyond. I come from this beautiful area in northwest Arkansas, and my listeners are everywhere. You are everywhere. 27 different countries the last time I counted have downloaded Running a Fever. So it's worldwide. Worldwide. And thank you, by the way, for listening. When, from now on, we started at the beginning of November 2017. I want to say it's the 11th. I got to get that because it's coming up. The birthday's coming up in a little more than a month. And that's an important day because I've got to reach my goal. And I need to get that date in my mind. And so we've been going since then, and I have no plan of stopping it whatsoever. Even if I get to my ideal weight, my ideal body fat, my ideal blood pressure, everything, my life is ideal, if that is even possible, I can always reach for it. But I still want to be sharing with the world how they can have a better life through fitness. And, I'm just a regular guy, so, I don't know. I'm not a trainer. I'm not a doctor, nutritionist, dietitian, professional athlete, anything like that. I'm just a guy trying to make himself more healthy. And by that, I hope you can relate to that anybody can do this. So here we go. Gotta do better this time. More intense. More resistance. Well, it feels pretty intense. And my heart rate. $99 a minute ago. $120 is the high. And I'm in my 1 minute cool down, 110. So still not quite up to what I have been in the gym. The other win is every Wednesday and Friday this comes out. I record the episodes way ahead of time. So by the time you get this, it's probably going to be November, December, maybe even January. I don't know. But it comes out every Wednesday and Friday. Sometimes I'll release an episode on Monday, and that's usually something that is not me walking on a trail or sitting at a recumbent bike trying to make my heart rate fluctuate in a healthy way. Got my recorder in here. I'm trying not to slam it against the parts of the bike. Work on that if I ever want to do another stationary cycle cast. I'm working out for about 18 minutes here. I read that you burn more calories in 4 30-second sprints than you do walking for an hour. Interesting observation. But this kind of training can also help you because when you do high intensity training, you burn more calories in the time after you work out. So something like 8 hours after you work out, it raises your metabolism. That's not all about burning calories, but if you're trying to lose weight, that's what you want. If you're trying to lose fat, that's what you want. So, not starting over here, we're moving forward. I want to talk more about aspects of loving life. And I'm going to talk about, the new strategy. I've been on this new strategy for several weeks now. And that is weight training 5 days a week. And, it has changed and morphed over that time. Started out, I was just doing weights 2 or 3 times a week, and it was cardio 2 or 3 times a week, all in the morning. But now I'm going to a 5-day weight schedule, different muscles every day. And then in the evenings, at least 3 times a week, I'm going to be doing this. High intensity interval training for only half an hour. So probably 45 minutes in the morning, half an hour at night. For now. So another thing that's going on, let's see, what do we call this? This is going to be the first interior decorating department report. As you can see right now, I'm in a bedroom. This is my spare bedroom. It's pretty spare. There's just a bed in here. This stationary bike and a couple of dumbbells that you can't see. So what's going to happen is right now I have 2 rooms in my house that are basically serving the same function. And I'm going to combine those. The office where I do all my editing of videos and audio podcasts, that's going to move into one of those rooms. And then the former office will become a gym. I'm going to have this stationary bike. There will be my treadmill that I've talked about. Clean that up and put that in there. And my dumbbells and hopefully a bench at some point in the future so I can actually do a number of weight training exercises at home when I need to. And this will become the spare bedroom that it's supposed to be right now, and nothing else, hopefully. Fashion department. Well, I kind of like these N1 shorts that I got at Walmart. I'm currently wearing a size large t-shirt. This is from Polo. None of these companies are paying me any money for this, unfortunately. But this is a size large, slim fit t-shirt from Polo. After, a year of working out, dieting, counting my calories, switching from beef to chicken to turkey, and all the things that I've done to improve my health and change my body, I'm wearing clothes that have slim in the title. Unbelievable. Unbelievable, folks. And if you're watching this for the first time, you may say, yeah, right. Yeah, you don't look like you've ever been fat. Well, I'm wearing clothes that fit now. So it's easy to see that. Or easy to think that. But yeah, listen from episode 1. Then you'll get the whole picture. The thrill of victory and the agony of defeat. Sizing down some other things. So it's turning cold now. First time it looks like it's serious about getting cold. And so time to get out the winter clothes. We'll open up the box of winter clothes. And I've got all these sweaters and shirts and long underwear and all kinds of things like that that are really warm and nice to wear in the wintertime. And of course, nothing fits anymore. That's a given. But, I've been wearing a lot of clothes that don't fit because that's just really, I can't just buy a whole new wardrobe all at once. So in addition to that, they're all kind of worn out. All these clothes I've had for a long time, maybe 10 or more years. So it's time to get some new stuff. So I went to Walmart today. I bought a $10 Henley. Looks really nice. We'll see what happens when I wash it. One thing you can count on at Walmart, stuff's going to look new, and it doesn't cost very much. So I'm kind of waiting until I hit my ideal weight, hopefully by Christmas. And I'll be working on the body composition after that, but I think I will have stabilized my sizes for a while. And so I hope at that point to start getting, some nicer clothes. So, but for now, I just got to get through this time and So yeah, I spent $32 at Walmart. I got one piece of outerwear, the Henley that I spoke of, and 2 t-shirts and 4 pair of underwear shorts. So all that for $32. That's Walmart for you. You know, I may go back and get another $10 Henley that I can throw into my weekly rotation. So that, you know, and I've got a few of the, you know, clothes that I ran small earlier. So yeah, I'm thinking this is probably coming to the end of the length of this video. So I'm going to check out. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this. It's a little bit different. And if you like it, you know, give me a comment down below. You can send an email to mail@runningfever.com. Comment there at runningfever.com. Any of the above works. And subscribe if you want more. You know, I want you to keep on keeping on. And keep on keeping the fever. And I will catch you next time.
This is the Padua Podcast Network. PaduaMedia.com.